My husband slapped me in front of his entire family on Thanksgiving, but then my daughter Emma stepped forward with her tablet and said 5 words that silenced the whole room and made my husband's face go white with terror. The sound echoed through the dining room like a gunshot. The sharp sting burned across my cheek as I stumbled backward. My hand instinctively flying to the red mark blooming across my face. A Thanksgiving turkey set forgotten on the table as 12 pairs of eyes stared at me. Some shocked, others satisfied, all silent. My husband Maxwell stood over me, his hands still raised, chest heaving with rage. "Don't you ever embarrass me in front of my family again," he snarled, his voice dripping with venom. His mother smirked from her chair. His brother chuckled under his breath. His sister rolled her eyes as if I deserved it. But then, from the corner of the room came a voice so small yet so sharp it could cut through steel. "Daddy." Every head turned toward my 9-year-old daughter, Emma, who stood by the window with her tablet clutched against her chest. Her dark eyes, so much like mine, held something that made the air in the room shift. Something that made Maxwell's confidence near falter. "You shouldn't have done that," she said, her voice steady and eerily calm for a child. "Because now Grandpa is going to see." The color rained from Maxwell's face. His family exchanged confused glances, but I saw something else creeping into their expressions, a flicker of fear they couldn't yet name. "What are you talking about?" Maxwell demanded, but his voice cracked. Emma tilted her head, studying him with the intensity of a scientist examining a specimen. "I've been recording you, Daddy. Everything for weeks, and I sent it all to Grandpa this morning." The silence that followed was deafening. Maxwell's family began to shift uncomfortably in their chairs, suddenly understanding that something had gone terribly, irreversibly wrong. "He said to tell you," Emma continued, her small voice carrying the weight of impending doom, "that he's on his way." And that's when they started to pale. That's when the begging began. 3 hours earlier, I had been standing in the same kitchen, methodically basting the turkey while my hands shook with exhaustion. The bruise on my ribs from last week's lessons still ached with every movement, but I couldn't let it show. Not with Maxwell's family coming over. Not when any sign of weakness would be seen as ammunition. "Thelma, where the hell are my good shoes?" Maxwell's voice boomed from upstairs, and I flinched despite myself. "In the closet, honey, left side, bottom shelf," I called back, my voice carefully modulated to avoid triggering another explosion. Emma sat at the kitchen counter, supposedly doing homework, but I knew she was watching me. She always watched now, those intelligent eyes missing nothing. At 9 years old, she had learned to read the warning signs better than I had, the set of Maxwell's shoulders when he walked through the door, the particular way he cleared his throat before launching into a tirade, the dangerous quiet that preceded his worst moments. "Mom," she said softly, not looking up from her math worksheet. "Are you okay?" The question hit me like a physical blow. How many times had she asked me that? How many times had I lied and said, yes, everything was fine? Daddy was just stressed. Adults sometimes disagreed, but it didn't mean anything. "I'm fine, sweetheart," I whispered, the lie bitter on my tongue. Emma's pencil stilled. "No, you're not." Before I could respond, Maxwell's heavy footsteps